What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, so finally, bro, finally, welcome to the first episode of Miss Me After Duh. Yes, the first episode, baby, of the new Miss Me After Dark, Reloaded with your girl. Yolanda Misunderstood Brown, baby. I'm trying out these sounds. Let's see. Yeah. 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 Let's try it again. Yeah. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told you. I told you. I told you, okay? Listen, this is the part, honey. If you don't like something, you have to change it. You cannot just talk about it, talk shit about it. You take one step, God will take 10. If you put yourself in the place, environment of growth, you will grow. Yeah, you will grow. Look, I finally got my sound effects. You gotta knock shit out the park. Which one is this one? Make shit happen. Wait a minute. Let's see what's on my other soundboard. Hold on. Hold on. Tinkerbells. Okay. Okay, that's the same soundboard. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Oops. No. Uh-oh. What'd I fuck up? Hold on. Bro, I fucked up my soundboard. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. So, first of all, first and foremost, I just want to talk about what I have been doing since the last time you guys saw me. So it's been a minute, no bullshit. It's been a minute, because y'all saw me. Y'all saw me leaving somewhere and no shade. I thought I might go back to my city, my music, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and stick a fork in that. I think I'm pretty much done with my city, my music. I'm not, I don't got nothing bad to say about my city, my music, but it's like this here. If you want to accomplish goals and you want to do things and you want to, be get paid for what you do, it's almost like a person going to Walmart and you want to be on the shelves at Walmart and it's like you want to go, it's like, do you go in the store at Walmart and work in Walmart to get your shit on the shelf, or do you start doing and moving and figuring out things and researching and maneuvering to be in the store on the shelf? Because you could never be on the shelf working in the store. Get it? You gotta go through other avenues, other things, you gotta do the research. You gotta figure the shit out on your own because the store would never tell you how to be in the store. Your boss at the store would never tell you how to get on the shelf because they make money off of you by being a body in the store. Being on the shelf is independence, okay? So this is basically the same concept. I'm just saying, no shade, but at the same point, I'm trying to be the motherfucker on the shelf, period. I'm not trying to be the motherfucker that's working in the store, period, okay? Ooh, let's see what else on here. Bruh. Nah, for real though. How y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? I'm feeling good, period. I'm just saying I'm feeling good because this is the very first episode that I am. Well, it's not the first one I'm producing, but this is the first one that I'm actually doing on my own. I'm behind the board on my own. I'm doing everything on my own. It's my own. I'm independent. Yeah, I'm independent. So I had to get this board back up because y'all just ride with me because I pushed the button and I put my board offline and I'm already going live. So I ain't gonna keep on fucking with it because I'm live right now. Anyway, so it's a bunch of stories I want to talk about. First of all, happy birthday to my motherfucking St. Louis Slim, bruh. Happy birthday, my guy. He hit that big 50 milestone. That's my dog. I've been knowing Slim. The Slim, me and him, when me and Slim first met, we was two different type of people, baby. He was in the street, I was in the street. He was over on one side of the street. I was doing the same shit, but a little different. We was still, but we always been kind of like, that's always been my motherfucker. We'll curse each other out, get mad at each other, get right back cool. We could see this. We are the epitome of agree to disagree, but it's still all love. Like that's why I don't understand why people can't agree to disagree. Why must your way be the only way? You're right and everybody else is wrong. It's no way possible that that's fucking true. Friends, real friends, agree to disagree and still remain friends. They don't abuse each other's friendship or none of that shit. They just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? We all grown out here. It's grownness going on. You can't be always right and you can't always be wrong. And it's just when two people come together and we just grown. So shout out to my boy St. Louis Slim. He got a party coming up next weekend. I had to decide like adulting is crazy, right? Because I missed his birthday last year because I was in New Orleans, but I thought I was coming back and I was actually in time for his party. And I was actually booked to be a part of his party, a performer at his birthday party. And I felt so fucking bad because I had to call him the day of, and I hate when people do that to me. But I knew it was a 10-hour drive. I was not going to make it back. So I had to call him with the bad news. I'm not going to make it back. He was like, it's cool, it's cool. Thanks for calling me. But in my heart, I still felt bad because I know how it is when people stand you up at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go live. So this year I told him, I said, I don't care, ain't nothing. I'm not missing your party because last year I missed it and I felt so bad about it, you know what I'm saying? But this year I'm gonna make sure I'm there. Why my job tells me one of our biggest money making events is on the same day as Slam Party. Now we didn't get this, we don't get the memo until like it's maybe a week or so prior. So we got Chris Brown Saturday. Then the following weekend, that same fucking day as Slim Party, is goddamn Dirt National. Now let me tell you about Dirt National. Let me tell you about Dirt National, okay? Dirt National is when the cars go around the track. They there every year. The cars go around the track and it's dirt and they like these little very expensive little cars. They look like they're not really made out of shit, but they are very expensive cars. And they come from all around. People come from all around to come to St. Louis, and it's a big deal. Like, it's a big deal. But when I tell you them people drink us out of house and home, they drink all the fucking liquor. They like hillbillies, They like hillbillies. And people always say, my supervisors that's from rural areas or whatever, they know that they are extra racist, kind of racist or whatever. But when I tell you, they always say, how did everybody treat you? Were they good? Them people, now, if they are racist in their own little world that they live in, when they go back to their rural areas, we never fucking feel it. Us as bartenders, we never feel it. We never feel the racism, not one bit. When I tell you them people tip good, when I tell you them people drink us out of house and home, we don't have no fucking liquor. When they leave, they just constantly, they drink and they got them coins, baby. They got money. This is one of our biggest events of the year because it used to be like Anheuser-Busch. It used to be, Anheuser-Busch. It used to be. It's a group that come called Focus. They are there for the whole week, and they always need extra people. We make a lot of money for that event too, but that is like a full week event. But when I tell you our tips be good as fuck, and I said, fuck, man, I promise. This is when adulting comes into play. Now, in my world, how I feel like this is why I take my friendships very seriously, because I'm a loyal friend. So I'm willing, even though I'm fighting with myself and I go through my own little corny issues and shit, I'm like, but I said I will be there. My word is my bond. Now, if I don't show up, it's not like the world gonna end and he gonna be mad at me and no shit like that. But I know what I said as a friend. That's my friend. So I didn't show up last year because I was stuck in New Orleans with a motherfucker that I don't even speak to no more. Crazy work. But I still had a cool trip. But this year, I said, no, I promise you I'm going to make your event. And, like, I'm going to have to. I said, damn, can I go to work, but then tell them an emergency happened or something and get out? I said, no, I got to be a big girl and make a decision, a grown-up decision, to either go to work and skip out on my friend again, or either be a person of my word and show up. And I think I'm gonna be a person of my word and just show up. I mean, I feel like money ain't everything. Money come, money go. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I said I was gonna be there, so I'm gonna be there.
Bruh, bruh.
I gotta get my other sounds up. But anyway, how y'all feeling today? Like, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling cool. I'm in the studio. I'm in the studio, and I might tell y'all where I'm at later on, but not right now. And I'm feeling good today. It's a beautiful day outside. Summer is over. Summer has ended, and while we on that, let's talk about the award show, the St. Louis Arts and Entertainment Award ceremony that happened this weekend. So, shout out to Terrence. Shout out to Terrence for his everything that he did this weekend, for pulling that shit off, for pulling it together, for just being dope. I mean, he was engaging. He was outside with everybody. He was talking to everybody. Like, you know, Terrence he is a really cool person. Like, if you know him, then you know he is a really cool person. And to me, he's fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like a lot of people, if you don't know them and you just look at their persona on social media, might think they assholes or mean or they unapproachable or you can't talk to them. No, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, I don't fuck with nobody, so why you fucking with me? So if you fuck with me, I gotta fuck with you. That's just how I go. I'm kind of like that. Like, I'm nice. But sometimes I might come off as a bitch or unapproachable, because if you don't know me, you wouldn't know I'm nice. But I just don't take shit off people. And I kind of get that's how Terrence is. He is about business and he speaks his mind. And when you about business, you have to do that. You have to just say, wait a minute now. Enough is enough. I don't give a fuck who you are. We gonna keep it cute. We gonna keep it classy. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Terrence is. But this year number 3 for the award show. It was a lot of beautiful things that happened this weekend, including the award show, the pre-show. Like, I wasn't a big St. Louis rap fan until I started hanging out at My City, My Music and doing a podcasting, and I met Jessica. I met Jessica Wiley, and her husband is he's in the rap community and very talented. He's hangs out with all the very talented rap. And then I started getting into it, and I'm like,
Bruh, bruh.
this shit kind of cracking. You know, when you see people, you just be like, okay. But then when you see them perform, how people entertainers or people that's in the entertainment industry or just artists, period. Or I'm gonna say artists. When you see them in their everyday movement, you just think, whatever. But then when they go on stage, I think who said it? If it wasn't, I think it was Janet Jackson, or it's probably every artist said you turn into another person. I think Beyonce even said it. No, she literally turns to another person. But I mean, like you turn into another person. You become, you get in the what people like to call the zone, and you just you just go into it, and you become almost somebody else. And it's so much talent in St. Louis. It's crazy. From songstress to rappers to designers to shit, whatever you want. Female rappers that ain't just talking about they coochie and shit. And I'm not saying no shade to Sexy Red. I'm just saying people always think that women, everything only talk about their coochies and what they can do, but everybody wants it. So I mean, why wouldn't you just talk about it? Shit.
Bruh. 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 Bruh.
Why wouldn't you talk about it? That's all men talk about is coochie, guns, killing people, and even the conscious rappers and conscious people, they talk about coochie, love coochie, whatever. So why can't female entertainers talk about the same, even though it's so much more to life than just talking about coochie? But no, I mean, whatever. It all goes back to the same shit. So anyway, what I was saying was, it was a beautiful weekend to just watch the artistry unfold, to watch him pull it all together and remain cool, calm, and collected when some things weren't going right, some things were. Like, it's boss behavior, you know. Bosses have to switch it up, know how to maneuver, know how to go over here, go over there, do this, do that. You know, just make it look effortless. And he did that. So shout out to T. Shout out to T. Shout out to T. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go on his page. It is Terrence I Got It Hardy. Terrence I Got It, IGOTTIT Hardy. And you can see all the highlights of Sunday's events and everything that was going on. And I just want to shout out MFG, my MFG Homestyle Yummies team. So, hold on. I just want to shout them out. Because, baby, let me tell you something. My team, so my team, all right, let me do this real quick. So I was a vendor. I was a vendor at the awards show this weekend, right? And MLG Homestyle Yummies, which is one of my companies or whatever. It's a catering company, and I do catering, I do infusions, I do all type of stuff, you know. And I call it MFG. It's motherfucking good, or Mrs. Freaking Good, or whatever. Home style, because it's based off the premise of home cooking when my granny started, and when she was in the kitchen showing me how to cook, which I do very well. You know what I'm saying? It's not really much that I can't cook. If it's a recipe, if I can't cook it, I'll look up the recipe. But I'm very good with flavors and you know, just making stuff. I like to make preserves, soups. I'm just like a serious old soul. I like everything that comes from, you know, home style cooking. There we go. Home style cooking. So I named my company MFG Homestyle Yummy. So we were the vendors at the event, and I took pride in that. So shout out to my team. My team held it down. Shout out to San Juan. Shout out to Promise Me Bay. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to everybody that came out to help. Shout out to everybody that purchased food. Shout out to everybody that had something kind or nice to say to me or my team. Just shout out from the love and the customer service that was given from our end to the people who received it on the other end. Just shout out. It was a beautiful event. We sold out. We sold out. Yeah, we sold out. We sold out. And that was like amazing. Like we was on the outside for the pre-show, and then we came in for the actual award ceremony. Just shout out. It was a good day. It was a good day to be up for 2 days and prepare for a couple of days, and then to actually sell out is a blessing. I was just like, shout out, baby. So, yes, it was a good weekend. It was a good weekend. Now, I got some interesting news because I've changed. I've changed. Well, y'all will see. Well, no, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. So I Pop the Balloon because I feel like the premise of Pop the Balloon is becoming dated. So my team and I, with Pop the Balloon, LGBTQXSTL, which is another company, go to the page, it's up and running well, have decided, because I had to step back. It's like I said before, when you leveling up, when you figuring out how you need to do things and you working things and you trying to elevate, and you feel in your soul when things aren't working right. So it ain't about giving up, because I ain't ever gonna give up, but it's about restructuring. You finally get a solid team. You finally get, I prayed like, God, please send me a team, because nothing can be done alone. You can't do nothing alone. So when people say, I did this all by myself, okay, well, if you did, I don't know nobody who made it on their own. Are you making it? Or are you moving forward? Or are you just moving? Or are you just doing? Because if you want to move forward in this life, you cannot do it on your own. Nothing is done by yourself. You can do you might be able to do a portion of it on your own, but you can't do all of it on your own, okay? You can't do all of it on your own. So I just thank God for my team. So now that I've got past the part of, I thought this person was going to work out. Damn, I got to fire this person. So this person, damn, I thought this spot was going to work out, but it didn't. So damn, now I got to move it over here. And now I have a locked in spot, a locked in videographer who we thinking on the same level. He's super creative. So am I. Our minds never sleep. My mind never sleeps. His mind never sleeps. We just bing, bing, bow, bing, 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 bow. Now we coming back to Love Out Loud, which was always a part of Pop the Balloon, because it's about loving out loud. It's about living in your truth. It's about loving who you love unapologetically, right? Safely, in a safe space, meeting people, getting to know these people in a safe environment, where if you want to take it further, then it's cool. Everybody already got the stamp of approval. Hey, girl, I already got the stamp of approval that is the concept is great. So now we got to get the pumping out these episodes, right? So I decided to change it up. And I'm not going to talk about it because I'm learning that continuing to talk about what I'm going to do, they just steal your ideas and make them their own, which is nothing wrong with that, but not before I do it, because it's my idea. So I got new episodes coming. They're going to be so much more interesting, so much more funny, so much more cute. And then, we also, I'm just doing it a different way. So shout out to that. Hold up. Shout out to that. Yeah. I'm recording, so you will be able to see. I'm going to upload this after I edit it or whatever. So anyway, let's get into these videos. So shout out to me, big things popping, little shit stopping. So, all right. I got these videos that I thought I don't know what this is. Hold up. We going to go to the top. We already talked about that. Hold up. What is this? I like to do these videos, and and just talk about them because they like crazy. So when I first put these up, because y'all know I haven't done my podcast in a second. Anyway, I don't care about that. But these things still interesting to me. Check this shit out. Check this video out. Talk about this. This crazy. Jesus, play. Why is it? Yeah, this is my first time, so... Wait.
Section 8 and my link card. You're not working.
Wait.
If you go get a job, they're going to take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're going to count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you got to say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit. Get on Section 8. Find you a nice apartment. Go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work. You don't have to work no job. The government is here to help us.
Wow, 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 wow. Wow. So this lady, now let me tell you something. First of all, I've heard women or known people who've actually felt like this. So this mom tells her son that she don't want him to get a job because it's gonna mess up her benefits, like her food stamps, her Section 8. And she was like, you gonna fuck up my link benefits and my Section 8, you not finna get a job, right? What the fuck type of shit is that? Like,
Bruh.
Dude. Or what the fuck are we doing? I mean, like, so you don't want your son to be a productive citizen in his own right, have his own money, have his own life, because you don't want to get up off your lazy ass and get a fucking job or whatever you need to do. Like, I know that they won't cut your shit completely off, but if they do, so fucking what? And then, as you can see on the video, her ass look like she's sitting in the bed right now. Her all over her motherfucking head. Like, these type of women, these are the women that men be actually talking about when they talking about the bitches that they feel ain't shit and the bitches that they feel are lazy, shiftless, and make it look bad for other women. But when you talk about those type of women, don't put every woman in that category, because I would not say she's an isolated case, but I would say she's a special case. Like, I know people or have known people like that, but I am not in personal contact with people like that. So the thing is, if you know a woman like that or you dealing with a woman like that, then you have to look at why you are dealing with a woman like that. Now, back to how fucked up she is mentally, this is why I say the Trump administration, now, I'm not Republican or Democrat. I'm for right and wrong and what better suits or benefits the people where that it affects me. You know what I'm saying? I never thought that Trump was like, I thought that Trump was going to do exactly what the fuck Trump is doing. But my thing is, when I said before he was elected, and I will say again now, that Trump is not in control, God is in control. So the thing is, we have, as a people, have become complacent and very dependent on the government's help to do what we need to do and can do our fucking selves. We don't need, Section 8 is cool, but him putting a 2-year limit on Section 8, I kind of appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of do, bruh. Like, if you've been on Section 8 all your life, and ain't nothing gotten better for you. Only thing is that you've got more lazy, more complacent. Because if you know anything about Section 8, you know that they give you a check for your rent. I mean, they pay your rent. They give you a check for your bills and shit. And the thing is, when my kids are real small, I had Section 8, right? Because we had went to a shelter, and I'll just give you a little story. We went to a shelter because we were homeless, and, leaving a relationship, all that shit, young and dumb and all that shit. And they gave me a Section 8 voucher. So I went to school. I was like, I got to do something. So I always kept a job, always went to school, always had some type of hustle going on. If I was selling cars, I used to go buy 2-3 cars and be selling cars. Man, it ain't really nothing I ain't done. But if you got that type of mentality, they make you come in, check in, come in, check in. If you go to school, you constantly, your rent being raised and lowered and shit. If you got a job, they need you to come in, check in every fucking week or month or whatever the fuck. They harass the fuck out you if you trying to do anything with your life. But if you are not doing shit, you don't want to work, you don't want to do nothing, they don't bother you. They just let you live. They just let you live. As long as you don't do shit, they let you live. They don't bother you. They send you a check. They be like, yes, yes, sit on your ass. 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 We got you. We got you. But if you try to do anything with your life, anything, hey, what's up? Anything with your life. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna respond in a second. If you want to do anything with your life, they not fucking with you. They make shit very hard. When I was on Section 8, a girl walked in the office and I was getting put off Section 8 because I was doing her out my house. They put me off. They said I had unreported income. They booted me off the program. Then the person whose house I was living in, he booted me out the house. He said, Section 8 not paying no more. So they took you off the program, so I'm going to need you to leave. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I stayed in a one-bedroom apartment with my kids because you not going to designate what I do with my life. And I haven't been on no Section 8 or none of that since. Not saying that, like I said, anything is wrong with Section 8, but it can be a crutch for some people. So when Trump said you got a 2-year limit on Section 8, it's for people like this. The fuck? You telling your son, it's the next generation, that you don't want him to get a job, you don't want him to fuck up your benefits. Like, what kind of bitch is that? That you want your son to be on Section 8? Now, I can't find, it's another video floating around that I haven't been able to find, but it was a girl, she was like irate, going off, talking about, you bitches mad, y'all big mad because I get Section 8, and I was like, talking about you damn right, I'm going to pass my voucher down to my babies and my grandbabies. I was like, what? What the fuck is going on? But this is what a lot of guys be talking about, this mentality. But my thing is, why would you date a girl with this mentality, though? What does that say about you? That's like me talking about me saying men ain't shit. No, it's the men that I choose to date that ain't shit. It's a lot of good brothers out here. It's a lot of good brothers out here. So on a lighter note, let's talk about this right here. On a lighter note, because baby, let me tell you something.
54-year-old competed at the 2025 Muscle Beach Championship in Venice Beach yesterday, and at one point, he had to convince the crowd it was really him.
What was the moment that was really tough to pull off?
Everything.
The Grammy winner, who's posted his fitness journey on Instagram, appeared in the men's physique category and actually came in third place.
Woo-woo! Lil Jon!
What?
Okay,
Yeah.
what?
That's Lil Jon. Good for you. You look incredible. Good night, everybody.
Yeah!
Okay, Lil Jon out here got them big muscles, baby. Did y'all see Lil Jon? Bruh. Did y'all see him? Lil Jon look good as a motherfucker. He 52 years old. Lil Jon got them muscles like bing, bow, bing, bing, bow. Like, baby, look at her. I didn't even know that was him. I was like, is that Lil Jon? He out here lifting weights. He said, I don't know if he stopped drinking or nothing like that. I don't know. But to do what he has done, the transformation that he has achieved, I'm sure he's probably, if he's drinking, it's at a minimum. If he's probably has a really high water intake, vegetables, all that. Like, Lil Jon looking good out in this bitch. Like, what? But see, what people didn't really know was Lil Jon is highly intelligent. See, the thing they don't tell y'all is that they make it sound like, they just ignorant niggas jumping all around and da-da-da. No. No, Lil Jon was always highly intelligent, super smart brother. If you hear him talk, highly educated. It's like the skit that Dave Chappelle did on his show where Lil Jon was sitting there and he was like, "Yeah, so you, yes." So he was sitting there, he was speaking very articulate and and then he'll say, "What?" Yeah, that's Lil Jon. Lil Jon's super smart. What is we saying? What we saying? So let's go to another event. So shout out to Lil Jon. Yeah, you did that, broski. That's fire. That's fire. At 50 plus years old, he looking good. He look like he living his best life. Shit. So let's go to another story. Okay. Whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Men that want to be single nowadays. Because men just ain't men no more, man. They don't want to guide. They don't want to lead. They don't want to protect. They don't want to do shit. In fact, they complain that women are just gold diggers. But all you know how to do is get money. You don't know how to do nothing else. That's why she with you for your money. Because that's all you know how to do, Craig. Think about what I'm saying, man. You can't raise no kids. You ain't there for your kids. But you sure know how to raise the hell out of a Frenchie or a pit bull. Think about what I'm saying, man. These women rather stay alone before you make them look like a fool. Because you want to be out here with multiple women. Let me tell you something about a man that's dealing with multiple women. See, when you deal with multiple women, that's childish. Because a grown man only need one. See, I need to see what you do with that one woman versus them 100 women you out here bragging about you smashing. That's not a flex to me.
Okay.
A real flex is, man, not how much you have sex, man. It's what you do with that one woman that could do the things that them other 100 women that you smashing can't. That's what
Okay, he fussing. I get it. I do think that, okay, so this my boy. I really like his videos, but some of these videos, like, I think they made to cater to women and the shit that women want to hear. Like, I get it. Some of the stuff that he is saying is actual factual. Like, a lot of men do act childish. A lot of men don't really want to be, they just want to smash a whole lot of women. But I really, really feel like that is not the majority. I feel like it is what you allow, bro. Like, if you allow yourself to be finessed by a man who wants to smash this one, that one, we know what we get into as women, and we also accept some of the shit that these men bring. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be by yourself. Like, I have known women. I have been one of those women that was like, I want to be in a relationship. I want to be with somebody. I don't want to be by myself. And then I also have been one of those women that was like, fuck these niggas. I'm finna just fuck with all these niggas because these niggas ain't shit. I've been through them stages, you know what I'm saying? But now I literally had to sit back and say, okay, the problem can't be all these niggas. It can't be all of these different dudes. Something gotta be with me, which allows me to keep picking, but it would be different levels. It wouldn't be the same. I don't date the same kind of dude. Like, say, I learn from my mistakes. Like, say, if I date a street dude, okay, well, that ain't for me. So after that, I'm probably gonna date a nerd dude. Be like, okay, he was cool, but it was these things I like, of these things I don't. Same thing with the street dude. Like, I learn from every situation. Every relationship, because I don't date a lot. Yeah, I'm no longer with my city, my music. I left. I'm over that. So I'm stepping out on faith and on my own. So I'm answering to somebody that's on my Facebook page. So I'm like, okay, am I learning from these mistakes? Like, a lot of people don't learn from the choices that they choose to make. You made the choice. You're supposed to learn from it. Life is a learning process. So are you going to learn, or are you going to continue the cycle of stupidity? So with me, I learned. So it's okay to take a moment, keep your coochie to yourself, and get some therapy, regroup, look at the man in the mirror and say, I am kind of mean Why am I mean? Why do I fucking be mean to people? Oh, I am kind of like, why do I feel the need to don't want people to leave me and be like, please don't leave me and all that shit? But you know, accountability is a word that some people just cannot get with. They cannot get with it. Accountability, it is you. Now that I have learned to take accountability, it really like blurs out at me when people don't know that they're not taking accountability. I'm like, I just be like, listen to you, man. So everything in your life is somebody else's fault. This is your fucking life. So are you gonna take accountability? You just don't know how, do you? And that's a lot of people's problem. So right now, I'm so cool. When I tell you I'm cool with being single, I said, and it ain't because I want to be, it's because this time right here, God gonna put me with somebody. I'm not doing it no more. I keep picking wrong. And that's the problem. You don't pick. You just work on yourself. You work on you. You get you figured out. Get the things in your life that's not right figured out. And you keep moving. And everything that's meant for you, your purpose will be revealed as far as everything. Not just for as a man, for as life, period. Like, period. You motherfuckers be crazy as hell talking about you got a man. Bitch, you're nuts. Did you know you was nuts? Get your shit together. Let's keep going. Cause I really don't like these videos with men constantly talking about women, what we want. How the fuck do you know what we want? You not a woman. Shut your ass up. You a whole man trying to make a video thinking that we women gonna be like, yeah, okay, you need to tell them, fuck out of here. You not a woman. Until you have a vagina and really go through what we go through, you don't really know what women want. You could just, do what you do. So, next video, where we going? This was interesting to me. This is a conspiracy story. Like, I follow this dude. He dope, though. Watch this. He dope. He's super dope. He's super dope. This is a video from Straight No Chase. And if you're familiar with him, he do a lot of investment videos. The boy called. But this video kind of like fucked with me. It blew my mind. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, I don't know what that is. What the hell? I don't like her eyes, dude. She tripping. Hold on. I lost the video. Here it is. Let me move this. Shit.
Come on now, these are the top
Okay,
S&P
what?
500 stock performers of 2025 and how much they are up this year. Stand on stocks. We on stocks right now. I'm giving it to you. Boom.
Because I like to share the info.
All right, boom. S&P 500, ticker symbol VOO, up 8.6%.
It is.
PLTR, up 147.2%. GEV, up 97.3%.
Yeah.
NEM, up 85.3%. STX, up 74.3%. NRG, up 69.1%. TPR, up 67%. WDC, up 66.3%. HWM, up 65.3%. GE, up 64.9%.
Okay, so just follow him. And I ain't going to speak on that. That's what we need to do more of, investing. I ain't going to speak on that because that's something that I'm getting into. But that ain't the video that I wanted y'all. He got a video where Garth Brooks, he made the comparisons of, they say that Garth Brooks might be a serial killer. Like, Garth Brooks might be a serial killer, okay? Where he is, a lot of people have come up missing in places where he has been over the last years and years and years. People have come up missing. People have come up dead. And the comparisons are like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's wild. It's actually wild. And he got the facts and the receipts, but, okay, moving on.
Entertaining y'all, right? Because at the end of the day, men like to conquer, chase, and be in power. The easier a woman is to get, the lower the power or the conquering seems to the male. If I can hit you early, that means he probably hit you early, and men are in competition with other men. So the more difficult a woman is to obtain, the more it says about him that I must be that guy because you didn't mess with this dude, you didn't mess with that dude. And the more complicated a woman is to get, the better he seems up against other men. So this is never really about women. This is really about competition between other men and men feeling valuable based on how much effort or swag or game that he has to be able to pull a woman. The woman.
Okay, so I get it. So she's saying that men like to chase and they like to conquer. And women, you should not be easier because the easier you are, the less the man respects you. Okay, whatever. But my thing is, when do you know not to, how do you know? You know what I'm saying? How do you know when to stop making him chase you? Like, or a man will chase you. A man will be patient with something that he wants. And just because he chases you doesn't mean that he's going to respect or appreciate you. How about you just focus on what the fuck you need to do to be the best version of you. And even though this shit is a game, life is a game, don't get me wrong. It's always a game. It's about pawns, kings, queens. It's about, moving the people across the board to get, it's about all that. But how about you work on you? You work on you. Do what you need to do. Be the best version of you that you could possibly be. Put God first. Move in your purpose and live your best life. How about that? How about we stop focusing on the men, stop focusing on the women aspect, and focus on the team star, superstar, as my nigga Cat Williams say, the star player, which is you. Because let's be clear, until you got your shit straight, you got your money straight, you got your life straight, you got your shit straight, your mental straight, nothing that you do is gonna fall in place right? Let's say you mentally not healthy, but you financially healthy. All that shit what difference does it make? Because you can have all the money in the world and just fuck it up with one crazy situation. You could be mentally straight, but not financially straight, right? So then now you mentally sound, but your money not right. So here we are. That's another problem. How about people stop worrying about dicks and pussies? Because that's what it boiled down to, dicks and pussies. And just focus on getting you the best fucking person you can be. Then God will put somebody in your life that is the best person for you, that will lead you where you need to be in your purpose. Because I promise you, I'm Gucci with the coochie. I'm good. Like, I probably have I'm seeing the clearest I've seen in probably the last, 6 years. And I probably can say that I still have my moments where I flip out because I'm still working on me. I'm a work in progress. But I can see the bullshit coming a mile away. And guess what? It's okay. If at any point I'll be single forever, whatever. Maybe God got something else for me. I don't know. I don't care. But this relationship shit gets so tired because everybody has a place and no relationship is the same. And my relationship, my view of happiness might not be the same as your view of happiness. It's all catered and suited to that particular person. Like I used to say people were stupid. No, that's what worked for them. Because you with somebody who do whatever to you and maybe you okay with that. Who the fuck am I to say you not? Who the fuck am I to say you stupid? No, that works for you. It just wouldn't work for me. And what worked for me is not y'all's concern. It don't work for me. So what I have to do is remove myself from situations that don't work for me. That's it. That's all. Next video. It's something different. It's crazy. I
Well,
think
I
this was
had one
funny.
o'clock on one of those papers
You
yesterday.
just showed me a paper, Miss Outerbridge, that
Yes, I
said you.
did.
Miss
Right.
Outerbridge.
So when I
No,
called,
we can't talk at the same time.
well, I
That's crazy.
apologize for being
Stop.
late. Excuse me.
Stop.
Are
Miss
you?
Outerbridge, you
You
get put
asked me a
out. Okay?
question. I'm
I
just trying to
know.
answer it.
I know. Whatever you're trying to prepare
I'm trying to
down.
feed my
I'm
daughter.
doing the pop.
Get your coat. Take your. You got to put your properly dressed on. I
I
don't do
Oh
am
the robe.
wow.
properly dressed. I have on a t-shirt. I am
Is
properly
that a
dressed.
robe? Is that a robe?
It's the problem, sir. I'm not even doing that. You asked me a question. I'm answering. My daughter is sick. I had to keep her home from school. I'm just trying to feed her. That is it.
Miss Outerbridge. Miss Outerbridge, I'm sorry that your daughter is sick. But again, you're in court, okay? And we're going to treat it as such. I
Okay,
asked you
I'm
a question.
properly dressed. I
No,
have
don't
on
talk while I'm
clothes.
talking.
I have on
Don't,
clothes. I have on
don't.
clothes. I have on
Fine,
clothes.
Miss
I have on
Outerbridge.
clothes. I have on clothes.
I don't get it. I'm lost. I'm lost.
It looks like I saw 9.
I'm so lost. Okay, so this video, she's in court on Zoom court, whatever. You know they got the court now where you don't have to show up. You can just zoom in if you don't have a ride, which is convenient as fuck and it's actually cool. But I'm seeing these videos where when people zoom in the court, the judges have all these. I don't know what you're supposed to do when you zoom in the court. So this particular young lady making her baby a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Her baby sitting there sick. She like, my baby's sick. She home from school. And she was like, you can't, he's like, you can't make peanut butter and jelly while the fuck you on court. I don't understand why the fuck it matter. Why does it matter? Why does it matter if she make peanut butter and jelly while she at court? Like, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Some people just, some shit just stupid as fuck to me. I don't know. I don't know. Just dumb shit. Just why do you give a fuck? Why are you being an asshole? I don't even know why I want to talk about that video for real. What is this? We gonna go past that.
So they
She
coming
showed
up
up.
with a new prison that allows inmates to serve years of their sentence in
Oh
just a matter of
yeah.
minutes. So the criminals is gonna have a choice to spend tens of years behind bars, or they can make the choice to get the artificial memory implanted
Yeah.
into their brain. So this process is called Cognify. And the intent of it is to treat the criminal
Let's see.
like a patient. They're gonna try to change the person's brain
Oh,
chemistry.
wow.
After this process, when they re-enter society, they will be new and reformed, and they won't even be capable of committing any other crime. The chip can make the patient feel empathetic. Depending on the severity of the crime, the chip can also make you feel the emotional and physical pain of the victim and the family members. You can feel what they felt. So the process only takes about 7 minutes. But to the patient, it seemed like it had been years. Last year, the U.S. government spent $8.7 billion taxpayers'
crazy.
dollars on the prison. They say with this new prison, they can save money for health care, education. Also, they feel that it will be so many. So they coming up with a
This crazy. This fucking crazy. They trying to turn us into robots, y'all. Stay out their way, man. Stay out their way. So, okay. So if they offered this to, I don't know. Like, okay. So if you was, I always put stuff like it's me. It's me. It's me. So if this happened to me. So they're trying to offer people years off of their prison sentences if you up to 12 years, up to 12, no, years, well, however many years. If you get locked up for a crime, they want to insert something in your brain that takes 7 minutes to insert for you to feel the empathy, or sometimes you can feel the empathy of the person that you committed the crime against. Sometimes you can be, you will be reformed, like as far as mentally, like you will be basically a robot, because whatever they want you to feel, you will feel due to this chip that they insert in your brain. But it would take years off of your sentence. Say you had 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and they offer you this chip, and now you only got to serve 20 years. And then maybe it'll turn into 7 years because you already been in there for... Motherfuckers is going to be taking this shit, bruh. They are going to be letting these people insert a chip in their head. Because I'm thinking like, I don't know, man. That's crazy. Look, my thing is just don't do the crime. Stay out these people way. They trying to turn us into fucking cattle. They want us to be sheep, sleep as a motherfucker, back like fucking robots, just working, moving in a purpose. If you not up here, then you down here. They want it to be 2 classifications, rich and whatever the fuck else is left. That's it. This is crazy. This is fucking nuts. They want us to allow them to put a chip. And if you think motherfuckers ain't gonna be taking that chip, you crazy as hell. They gonna be like, chip the shit out of me. Chip me. Chip me. If I could get out in 10 years, I mean, half the people that do these crimes, not saying they all dumb, but they do stupid shit, like stupid ass crimes. Stupid ass crime. Running up to people with nothing on their face, robbing them. Robbing shit with bare face. And like, I don't know, it's so much shit people doing that's unbelievable that I can't even call this shit down no more. I can't. Walking up in churches, killing people. Walking up in schools, killing people. You think these type of people won't take a chip? If you offer them a chip in their fucking head and you got a life sentence, you think they not gonna take this chip? And then push them back out in society amongst us. And they supposed to be reformed. Like, what in the fuck is going on, bruh? This shit crazy. And if you think it's fake, then your ass crazy. This shit real. This shit is really happening. This AI shit, they are incorporating it into so much shit that if you don't stay woke, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm skipping around with these topics because this is my first show and I just want to be like, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Doing? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Static? What's up, TZ? What's up, Juanita? What's up, everybody on my live? I'm going to take this home. I'm going to do what I need to do. Ching, 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 ching. And then I'm going to put it back out like that there. You know, y'all should follow me on my YouTube page, MizzMeAfterdark Reloaded, because I'm reloaded, baby. I got all my old episodes up there, and these will be the new episodes coming out. I am in control of I'm like Janet. I'm in control. I want my own. I'm on my own. So, hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got my own life. Hey, I wanna make my own decisions when it comes to my life. I want to be the one in control. Hey, that's me. I want to be the one in control. I need to be in control of my own monetization, my own coins. I don't need nobody getting paid off me except for me. I do the work. I need the coin. Period. No shade to nobody else. Thank you for everything I've learned. Like New Edition, the Jackson, and every motherfucker body else, they had to pay their dues. I paid my dues. Now it's time to get to work. Boom, 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 boom. Now it's time to get to work. Let's go. Next story and my last story. It's been a lot of stories about women speaking on it's been a lot of stories about black women speaking on how mean black women are to black women. I'm glad somebody's saying it. You know, I'm glad somebody's saying it. You know what I'm saying? So this one is Kelly Price, but I saw a story of Kelly Kells. And if you don't know who Kelly Kells is, she a female comedian. I want to say she out of Minnesota, because when I first got hip to her, I got hip to her from doing a lot of work in Minnesota. So I think she from Minnesota. I'm not 100% sure. Look her up. Kelly Kells, very funny sister. You know, very funny sister or whatever. But this is Kelly Price on The Breakfast Club. Well, let's listen to what she got to say. It's a lot of this.
Disrespectful people. Let's take an example.
All of us? Damn.
While you looking for a new job, I'm still going to be selling out theaters and venues looking like a fat slob in clothes that you said that I look nasty in. I don't even do this, but I'm so sick of black people and their bull. I'm saying what I want to say. If you got a problem with what I'm saying, and you know, Lord, pray for me. Black women, you are some of the most nasty, disrespectful people on God's planet Earth. The things that you say about other black women, but you're an activist and you are educated. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class. Find yourself, because a degree ain't gonna get your stupid into heaven. Find yourself, because being a keyboard thug on social media ain't gonna do nothing but your whipped when somebody walk up on you that don't know that you don't even know is watching you.
She fed up.
Okay, Kelly Price with the read. So I'm going to have to agree with Kelly Price, bro. Listen, in my experience, black women can be mean. They are mean. They can say mean shit. They can be spiteful and hateful and just fucking mean. She said they say mean shit online. They get in her inbox and they say she look like trash and I've tried not to be that person, but sometimes I get mad at black women. I used to, because I used to be this female that was like, we got to stick together as black women, rah, 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 sis, boo, bob. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Not for real. I think it's kind of coming to a place where we are kind of getting back to that, but black women don't like black women. Like, black women are the most hated species on earth, I feel, at times. Black women don't like black women. White women really don't care for black women. Black men don't like black women. Nobody really gives a fuck about a black woman, only their vagina and what they can do for whoever else is kind of involved. But I'm kind of seeing a turn. I don't think everybody is like that, but I think that hatred for black women is at an all-time high. I think if you go up and down, the scroll up and down, it's black men saying how women's vaginas stink. It's black men saying how women ain't shit. And mind you, I don't even think some black women like themselves. I think that the whole narrative not only has been created to, be relevant, that black women think that they ain't shit. So it's almost like, if you think you ain't shit, why would you expect other people to think that you ain't shit? But if you hear something so much and you hear something so much, you start to believe it. But I think that shit is getting, like, played out. Like, it's starting to wear itself thin, because that's why so many women are choosing abstinence. That's why so many women are choosing to be single. So many women are choosing themselves. And it ain't about no fucking being gay, but shout out to my lesbian sisters. I'm not a lesbian, but they loving out loud. Shout out to whatever you choose to be. But I think that people are just tired of the narrative that's being pushed by social media, by the government, by people, period. That black women ain't shit, when in reality, we are everything. We are the beginning, we are the end, we are everything. We are the Alpha, we are the Omega, we are everything. We are everything. But we can be so mean. Like, black women can be very mean to other black women. And it's just facts. And I don't even entertain that type of shit. Like, it was a situation before where I had to pull up. But I think that we just have to speak to each other with more love and kindness sometimes, if you can. Now, if you can't, that's just something you shouldn't even worry about nor do. And if I was Kelly Price in her position, I think that I would not even read the comments. I would not read the comments. Like, unless you like static and drama or whatever, then that's cool. But if I was Kelly Price, I would not even read the comments that all the people would say to me on social media, because it's too much. and other shit to worry about. So, I don't really know about a lot about this, but I don't even want to play that because I don't. Fuck it. Because I don't. So I'm gonna leave you with this narcissistic bullshit. Hold up. Okay, this is the story I was talking about with Garth Brooks. Hold up. I'm gonna play this. This is gonna be my last story for today, but yeah. Hold up.
Yeah, this right here is truly, like I've been saying lately, diabolique. Like, this is insane. Like, all the tap shit, like, y'all got to come in for this. This right here is crazy. Y'all know Garth Brooks is. You know who Garth Brooks is, right? You ever heard about him being a serial killer? Yeah, this is crazy. They got this thing out talking about Garth Brooks is a serial killer. Well, these people that went and took all his tour dates and lined them up with missing persons and unsolved murder cases in the areas of his tour dates. They went through over 1,000 tour dates, Billboard Awards, Grammys, etc. Places he lived, where he grew up, all that, right? And they say they came up with 120 missing people and over 90 unsolved homicides that coincide with his tour dates. And Hey, this is what the stats say. Allegedly, this is what they came up with. Hey, this is insane. I was like, what? When I saw this, I was just like, I didn't want to talk about it, but I said, I got to, because this is so I went down the rabbit hole. I was watching all the videos. I'm interested now. They had me. They had me. I was all in. All in. Like, what? What in the world? Like, say when he got his first check, which was $500,000, he went and paid $450,000 for 200 acres of land. A bunch of acres of land. With a house. That's how he spent his whole check on that. So that now everybody talking about that's where the bodies is at. All that down that land is the missing people. I'm like, what? Like,
all right, that's enough of that shit. All right, that's a conspiracy theory, but I'm not going to say it's not true. It is true. I'm not going to say shit about that because, I don't know, I'm one of them seeking you shall find. I mean, it's coincidental. People die every day. I'm going to say this. I met Garth Brooks. Like, I work at the Dome. So, people, when I was doing security, I would always, even when I worked at Busch Stadiums, because since I moved downtown, it's convenient to work in the area in which I live. So I worked at Busch Stadium, and I don't know, I always get executive spots. When I was doing security down there, I would be where the baseball players come in, where the superstars would come in, where the people will come in. I would be in the executive part of the building. I also worked in the executive office where the owners would come in and the people would I would have to check all them in, and they were super cool. But I met Garth Brooks and his wife, and when I tell you, super nice, like syrupy nice, like very humble, he is kind of the epitome of what the USA is supposed to be, like the land of the free, just a hometown boy without the racism, just a very nice guy. So what I know about nice, super, super nice motherfuckers, because I met some, I've dealt with some, they really be fucked up. They really be fucked up, bro. They be fucked up. Overly nice people, super nice people, overly welcoming people, super syrupy motherfuckers. They be fucking nutbags, bruh. Now, I'm not saying Garth Brooks is a nutbag or he's a serial killer, because I don't know. What the fuck is we talking about? I don't know. I don't know if Garth Brooks is a fucking serial killer. But I do know sometimes you can, literally look for something. It will click in your mind, and sometimes it'll be stuck there. People die every day. He can go to city after city after city. Maybe it's a coincidence. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But do I think Garth Brooks is a serial killer? I don't know. He might be. Some things in life seem so wild and so out of like so unbelievable, so far-fetched that they actually be true? Oh no. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Some stuff be so far-fetched that it's actually true. Now, if it come out that Garth Brooks is a fucking serial killer, I would be like, the world that we know is now over. It's crazy. But it's not unbelievable shit. I've learned to believe nothing that we were told. Believe nothing. I believe nothing. I believe nothing. I don't know. This motherfucker is a serial killer. Hold on. What's this? Before I get up out of here. Oh, sushi bake. I made this. This shit was good. I don't even know why this is on. No, welcome back. I don't even know why this was on her. I didn't put up Pinterest by mistake. That shit was good. If you know how to bake a little bit, yeah, this is in the wrong fucking thing. Pull up make that sushi bake. If you are a fan of sushi, baby, make it. It is scrumdiddleish. Scrumdiddleish. And I made mine with canned salmon because it tastes the same. What am I fucking supposed to do? I was supposed to spend, I don't know. I want to take the shortcut. It's like using canned tuna or something like that. I don't know. One more. Because I'm having fun, y'all. Hey. Hold up. This is about a narcissist. This facts.
Traumatized, misunderstood.
Facts.
But let's be real.
Facts.
I'm trying to tell y'all. Some of us aren't just hurt. Some of us are dangerous. Like, we demons, y'all. We don't love you. We don't love you. We study you.
Hold
we
up.
figure out what makes you feel seen.
Just so you can know what he's talking about. Let's roll it back.
Misunderstood. But let's be real, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Some of us aren't just hurt. Some of us are dangerous. Like, we demons, y'all. We don't love you. We don't love you. We study you. We figure out what makes you feel seen, safe, desired. And we mirror it to gain access. That's the first thing we do to break you down like a Christmas tree, a trauma bomb. We mirror you first. You feel me? Like, we don't fall in love. We don't fall in love. I hate that word, love. We build your addiction. You feel me? We feed your insecurities just enough to make you depend on us to feel secure. You get what I'm saying? Then once you're hooked, it's over. Once you hook, it's over. We ghost, we punish. You feel me? We reward, we train you to chase us. You feel me? And then we call you crazy for running. We call you crazy for running. I'm telling you, we plan it strategic. We don't argue for clarity. We argue for control. I want to break you down, see? We use silence as a weapon and affection like bait. We give you heaven and then drop you in hell just to watch how fast you'll beg to come back. We like saying you just crawl. You feed my ego, see? And when you finally try to walk away, that's when the real possession starts. When you finally try to walk away. Now we need to hoover you, love bomb you, guilt trip you, beg, break, or rebrand. And anything to pull you back in. I gotta pull you back in. I breadcrumb you because here's what most people don't realize, see? Narcissists don't want love. We want ownership, obsession, and worship. You gotta worship me. If we can't be adored, we'll settle for being feared because control is the only emotion we actually trust. Control is the only emotion we actually trust. And yeah, a lot of us become this way from deep childhood wounds, emotional neglect, invalidation, or too much praise too. I got a lot of praise, but that doesn't change what we've become. We are not lovers. We are possessors. We will destroy you. I'm telling you, break you down like a Christmas tree. We'll rebuild you.
Like a Christmas tree.
Again, and just to destroy you again, we're gonna rebuild you. You feel me? Just to prove that we still can. Like, we do it for fun, y'all. Some of us know exactly what we're doing. Like, fuck it, we all know what we're doing, and we don't stop because every broken version of you still feeds us. You feel me? We only target empaths. If you're in love with someone who confuses pain with passion, silence with peace, and chaos with chemistry, you're not in a relationship. You're in a soul contract with a demon. With a demon. I swear to God, you with a demon, y'all. A lot of y'all sleeping with the enemy. I tell y'all this. It's your boy, May the Chosen One. Look, here's the part you gotta ask yourself. Was it ever love, or was it just a trauma bond you kept calling fate? Was it ever love, or was it just a trauma bond you kept calling fate? If you don't know what a trauma bond is, get my book. I got 5 to 6 books for y'all, man. It's your boy, May the Chosen 125. Subscribe to my YouTube. Book a one-on-one. Ask me questions. I'm here for y'all. I'm a self-aware narcissist, y'all. Please, this shit is serious, y'all. We just want to break you down like a Christmas tree. We don't want to love you. One is not enough. I promise you. One is not enough for every...
Yo, listen to me. why I follow this dude. So like I'ma always put y'all up on these type of people, because you heard what he said. He said he knows that he was a narcissist. He worked on himself and he could talk about it now. But he was a narcissist. He lived this. He did this. He was this. You know what I'm saying? Now he's writing books and shit, and he knows what he's talking about. He's not just talking. He's done this, right? And everything that he said is what a narcissist do. Like, I'm telling you, people have used this word narcissist and they have made it into something where it's not even respected, but it's a real thing. It's a real thing. So now when you use it, when you dealing with a narcissist, they like, narcissist, I've never been called a narcissist. No, you are the textbook epitome of a narcissist. But like he said, it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter. You don't matter. You don't matter. You don't matter. What you think don't matter. How you feel don't matter. Because you are nothing but a pawn in a narcissist world. And I am a devout empath. I had to learn who I was. I didn't know I was an empath until I started doing the work, learning me, thinking I was tough. And all the time, I'm not tough at all. I'm a big fucking crybaby. I feel everything around me, and when I'm off tilter, I have to I have to decompress. I have to push the world out, shed all that, cry. I absorb the energy I'm around. So I always attract the dark. I'm light. I attract the dark. I pour into everybody positively, and I love on people. I love in abundance. You know what I'm saying? So I always attract narcissists. I always attract narcissists because they are like demons that feed off light. And I'm telling you, everything this man said is true. And that's why I walk away. I will walk the fuck away. Because I think, I would think that's why I said I can't pick for myself no more. God has to do it. Because they love bomb. They represent everything that you would think you would want in a partner. But it's only for themselves. It's not about you. It's just, and they can never have enough women. 1 is not enough. 10 is not enough. 15 is not enough. It's just about conquering. It's about them. It's about feeding something that they didn't get as a child. It has nothing to do with you. It literally has nothing to do with you. My last situationship was with a narcissist. It had nothing to do with me. And he's still doing the same shit, bruh. He's still doing the same shit. He is. He did it when he was with me, he was with her, and he was with her, and he was with her. I felt it. But the thing is, I'm not new to it. I saw it. When I began to see it, I was distancing myself. But when I saw that it was nothing there, that this motherfucker is a dead shell of what he says that he is, everything about him is trauma. He's just a traumatized child. That's all he is. And there's no reason for me to stay here. I exited stage left. But I follow this guy. I follow him because he the truth. He the truth. But I don't really need to pour into too much of that either, because too much of anything is not good. And every man that tells you that he loves you is not a narcissist. Every man that is nice to you is not a narcissist. It's just when they start being distant for no reason, for like punishment. Like you say something that they don't like, and now they're not calling you or talking to you, but they were calling you 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. Now you say one thing or ask one question, they don't like it. Now you don't hear from them. You got to call like, why you not calling? What's wrong? Nothing. I'm busy right now. Like, that's game. That's all bullshit. That's bullshit. Like, consistency is the key to life. If you're not consistently messing with me, now I get it. I need space. You need space. We all need space, but you're playing games. Let's be clear. I don't chase grown men. And I said a lot of men nowadays like to be chased. They like to be chased like women. Like you could just take your panties off, put it on them, take your dress off, put it on them, and chase them around like little bitches. Because a man does not want to be chased. A man wants to be, the man is the chaser. The man pursues. So when men say, we want to be appreciated, is that you want to be chased. Why would I chase a man? That's crazy. I don't want to chase a man. Like, I just don't come from that era where men want to be chased and pursued like women. That's kind of aggressive when you think, if I would pursue you like that, then I would pursue the next man like that, and next man, and the next man, and the next man, because y'all easy to me. Like, I'd like to know that you like what you see, you're truly interested, and you're interested in me, not what I could do for you, what I could do. Now, we are beings that pour energy into each other. So, of course, you can look at me and see what I could do, bring to your life in a positive way, and vice versa. But to take, to drain, to be a succubus, to just suck the life out of me. So I'm an empty shell, just where all the light used to shine in me, you have sucked it the fuck away. Nah, we ain't doing that. Nope. I'm going to walk smooth away from your narcissistic ass and just leave you right there. And ladies, men, because women are narcissists too. Women are narcissists too. They just suck and suck and suck, and they just have had things happen in their life where it doesn't matter how much you love them. It doesn't matter how much you pour into them. It doesn't matter how much you give. They're not going to give a fuck at the end of the day. At the end of the day. So, yeah, narcissistic behavior, bad fucking relationships, bad moms, Garth Brooks being a serial killer, all this shit on the first episode. Black women hating on black women. All this in the first episode of MizzMeAfterdark Reloaded, baby. I'm proud of me, motherfuckers. I'm proud of me. 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 I got to toot my little horn for a second. Yeah.
Bruh, 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 bruh.
I got to toot my horn because it's all about movement. Yeah, I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me. So, as I say, every time, all the time, every episode, if what you do don't negatively affect others, then live your best life. Live it to the fullest. We ain't here for that long, y'all. We ain't here for that long. Wait, get out of here, girl. We ain't here that long. So it could be today, tomorrow, next year, year after that. Who knows? 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. That ain't nothing. Live your life to the fullest. If you got them ugly shoes that everybody say ugly, baby, but you think they cute, put them bitches on and motherfucking river dance, okay? Put them on and river dance. Stomp, clap, click them bitches together, be like, woo, wear that ugly dress. Wear that ugly dress that everybody says, oh my God, that dress is so ugly. But if you think it's cute, I got a dress in my closet right now. When I look at it, I'm like, this dress is really ugly, but it's something about it that's screaming Converses. Something about it that's screaming Converses. And a t-shirt. I'm about to wear that ugly dress. I'm about to take my own advice. Wear that dress, y'all. Because at the end of the day, when it's over, it's over. Ain't no redo. It's over. There is no redo. Keep loving on people. Don't let this mean world make you mean too. I'm Yolanda Misunderstood Brown, and I'm putting a route to my very first episode of MizzMeAfterdark Reloaded. I love y'all. I love y'all for rocking with me. Turns, great weekend. Thank you for everybody that supported MFG Homestyle Yummies this weekend. Y'all just don't know. the love was felt. I put my heart into that food, and thank you to my team, everybody that came out. Sandwine, Promise Me, babe, my son came out and showed up for me. Justin, thank you. Y'all support means so much to me. You know what I'm saying? And to my motherfucking Pop the Balloon squad, yeah, we back up. Man. It's about to be up. It's up because now I could really go hard for me. I could go hard for myself and not for nobody else. I'm not worried about nobody else. I could go hard for me. Now, if I don't show up for me, I can't blame nobody but me. Now, can I? I love y'all, and I'll see y'all next time on Miss Me After Dark Reloaded. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm out of here. Wait.